People love technology in their private lives and they use an app for everything, and then they come to work and they're using the same process they've been doing for 30 years because that's just the way it is. What we found is that we are slowly transitioning our engineers away from that, and they seem to be enjoying it.
We've got a wide range of mobile plant and equipment that we operate on a nationwide contract rental. Short term can be anything from a day to 7 years.
Reporting defects used to be sometimes a bit of a problem. Often there used to be a phone call through, limited information from site, where the defect was, what exactly it was. CheckProof's allowed us to take photos, upload it, send it through to the service guys without having that phone call traffic, so it's made things a lot easier.
Spotting the defect before a customer spots it is like the golden ticket for us. If we can be shown to be proactive instead of them chasing us for a fault, it's more beneficial for everyone. A lot of our engineers are home-based. They used to have to scan their paperwork onto a computer, download it and send it to the office, or manually send it by post office. Now they just fill out the CheckProof app. As soon as they check complete, it's with us.
The CheckProof system is just so straightforward to use and easy to share. They were so much more interested in what we were looking for, and the input from CheckProof raised their game above any of the other systems that we looked at.
Customisation, that was actually one of the reasons we prefer to use CheckProof over the other brands, because there are some sites that need different checks and different machines need different checks, so the customisation was a real big selling point for us.
Once it's in the cloud, we can go back as far as we like, track a machine through its serial number, and even go back to see what the condition was like at any sort of period, any day, previous hires or previous jobs when it's been returned.
The timescale for everyone to get up to speed with CheckProof would have been about 2 weeks. The main benefit we've found is the defect reporting side of it.
Once we started using CheckProof and introducing it across to the various service departments, we did see how useful it is across the board. We can prove to an office that the machine has been delivered, when it was delivered, where it was delivered, and even a photograph of exactly the condition it was in.
CheckProof just modernised the fleet, gives us far more transparency on everything we do.
Once we've received the photographic evidence from our engineers on CheckProof app, the customer can't argue with the damage or the data that we've shown them. We found that our engineers have got more time on their hands as they're not having to do manual paperwork anymore, which means we're able to respond to our customers' needs quicker and more responsively.
Our main competitive advantage is that we are a very user-friendly and process-oriented solution. CheckProof is very intuitive. They will not struggle working with CheckProof because it's exactly the same concept that they used to work in pen and paper, simply in a digital way, providing the benefits to the organization of getting real-time information and reporting online.
We're here to make sure that the machines are in good working order, to give the customers the optimum efficiencies that they're looking for, hence why they come for a rental company rather than by themselves. With CheckProof, it allows them to manage their fleet through us, so we see everything they see, live there and then. There is no time crossover, it just helps drive some efficiencies from their point.
We've had nothing but positive experiences from the engineers since they've been using the application, and I think most of them would much prefer to use that rather than paper-based if they were given the option now.
We're finding it indispensable now. It was a short time that we've been using it, so the natural progression will be for it to be more adapted everywhere. It is just so simple to use and provides a good and clear access to information that anybody would want in their job role.